Well, hello there. Welcome to a small edition of Sister Share 101 Share. I know it's been like forever since I've been on or since we have been on. It's been a lot of things going on, but COVID restrictions are lessening. So we're going to get back out there together very, 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 very soon. I hope everybody is well. Before I get started on today's topic, uh, for about 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna be on here with you guys, but I want to get your viewpoint on this vaccine that's going around for COVID-19. I don't know if you all have taken the shot or plan on taking the shot or um, you have any thoughts about taking a shot or whatever. But for me, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna take the shot. I'm gonna see what the side effects on other people who have taken a shot. But on Facebook, I've seen a couple of friends say it made them sick, or they were told after you take it, if you have any type of reaction to it, to take Tylenol or something like that to lessen the symptoms of the side effects. That I mean, if I gotta take some medicine for some medicine, then don't know if I should be taking it or not. But yeah, that's how I feel. But I don't think I'm gonna be taking the vaccination. I just, you know, it hasn't been enough trials on it for me. I mean, they haven't did any research on what the side effects in the long run would be taking this shot. So yes, it's helping combat COVID-19 for this particular moment, this day and time, which is probably needed because people act like they don't know how to wear a mask or wash their hands. So I guess they have to put something that's in their body to say, okay. But I don't know how it's going to react or how it's going to be 10 years from now. They're going to come out, well, the Monero or the this or that or the Johnson and Johnson has known to cause a third eye. I mean, I just can't. No, no, no. I mean, if it ain't fixed, don't. I mean, why mess with it? By the grace of God, I haven't had it. Nobody in my family has had it. You know, we still taking precautions when we go out. We're wearing our masks. We're doing all of this. We're washing our hands. We're sanitizing, all of that. So I think as long as we do that, we'll be okay. I'm an essential worker, so I've been out there with the public, and we take precautions at work. We do all of that. So I don't. I no the shot. No, I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of it. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So enough about that. I hope everybody is well. So now I want to talk about a little bit about maturity. They say once you get older, you start seeing things more clearer and you start to realize that some of the things that people do now is like really juvenile and stupid and why? You know, I just don't. I have a good example of I must be getting older because this irritated the hell out of me. It was a lady. She looked like she maybe about been in her, I don't know, maybe I would say late 30s. In other words, she was old enough to know better. Okay. So she was sitting in her car at the gas station and she sent her male counterpart. I don't know if it was a guy she was dating or couldn't have been her dad because the way she was talking to him. But anyway, so she sent this older gentleman, he was older than her, into the gas station to get a bag of ice. Okay. So he comes out with the bag of ice. She looked at the ice and say, "What is this?" Bleep, bleep, bleep. This is just a big brick of ice. I need for my ice to have cubes in it. Go back in the store and get another bag of ice. I said, hello, what? So I'm like, I'm sitting there, so I know he about to check her. I know he about to check her. He didn't. He went back in there. She pulled out another bag of ice. She looked at it, said some more unpleasantries to him about the ice. Basically, she was going off about a bag of ice. Now, why that irritated the hell out of me? Because that was petty as hell. If you want your ice cubed, just take the bag of ice and bang it up against the ground. It's gonna break up into a little bit of million pieces. I mean, it's already cubed, it's just in one big brick. You know, you have to. It was just that was just so dumb to me, and I was like, "Why are you going off? As much things that's going on in this world for you to be going off and wasting your energy about a bag of ice." That just was irritating to me. I said, I must be really getting older. My old age must be kicking in. Because that was irritating as hell. I'm like, what? Like, why are you so angry about a bag of ice? It's ridiculous. Oh, and another thing that really people that drive. I don't know, maybe it's my Sunday driver that's go Monday through Friday now, or Monday through Saturday. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Dexter? I don't know what it is about people that's driving now. That irritates the hell out of me. First of all, you act like you're in a rush to get somewhere. Why? You know, okay, the light is green in a few minutes. Why are you still moving when the light is red to get in front of somebody to jet past them? Why? Why are you on the expressway acting like you're in the Indy 500? I don't understand that. I don't like. What's the purpose? Well, I mean, I don't get it. Why do you feel the need you have to go 90 miles an hour on a damn riot? I Somebody please help me understand that. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Could somebody please explain it to me? Is it just the young people just done lost their mind? And you know what? I can't even put it on young people because I've seen some people that really should know better, full beard and all of that, and they drive exactly the same way. I don't understand it. Please help me. I mean, it's irritating as hell to me. I don't get it. I really must be like, becoming my parent. I mean, it's ridiculous today. It's the new, you know what? It is the new generation. But however, I've seen some older people in their 30s that should know better. You just don't. It's just irritating to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then I can't stand, this is another thing. I can't stand them when people ask stupid questions. I'd be like, do you really want me to answer that? I mean, like for instance, I mean, come on. There's an ATM. Everybody knows how to use the ATM supposedly. So this lady comes into the bank and she says, my ATM, something wrong with y'all ATM because my card is not working. So we say, what is it saying on the screen? It said it can't read my card. Now, typically, when you do that and it says your card can't be read, the average person would, okay, maybe I got the card wrong in the wrong way. Let me turn around and maybe that'll work. Didn't happen with this individual. She swore up and down something was wrong with the ATM. My card just worked a few minutes ago and it's not working now. Something wrong with y'all ATM, bitch. Stop. Turn the damn card around and try to put the card in the right way. Maybe did COVID-19 do something to the brain cells who didn't contract it in their lungs? I mean, did it manifest some type of different way and it made some people just stupid? I don't, and it's just irritating to me. Like, what happened to the common sense? I mean, I, I wake up every morning and say, you know what? This is going to be a better day. Sometimes I have to get up and motivate my damn self because people would almost make you crazy as them. Like, I don't uh oh my goodness, yeah, I think I'm becoming my parent. You know, all the times when my mom used to say, "These young people, I tell you, they just don't understand, they don't get," and I'd be like, "Mom, what you talking about?" Now I see what she's talking about. They just I mean, I don't know if it's part of them that just don't value life or they have this I can live to infinity and beyond Buzz Lightyear type of mentality. I don't know. Maybe they think they're invincible. Maybe they think they can't die. I mean, you young, you still feel like you got your whole life ahead of you and everything, so you just do stupid shit. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Or they just don't value I don't whatever it is, please help me live the rest of my life out sane. I just I don't get it. I've been trying to wonder. I'm like, it's like every time I step out of my door, it's a new adventure. I have to say that. It's not a boring day throughout my life that I just, and for those of you who don't know, I work in the banking industry, and some of these old people, ooh, help me, Father. Some of these old people, you wonder, and then you kind of understand why the young people act the way they act sometimes. Like, I'm like, what? I don't know if they think that the people that work in the bank have a connection with the IRS. I don't know. But don't get upset with me because your stimulus check haven't hit your account yet. I don't know why. I don't know. Well, my nephew got his stimulus check. Why haven't I got mine yet? Do you know when they're going to hit the bank? How come? Why not? I don't understand this. Can you call the IRS? Can I call the IRS? Look, lady, all I know is they're sending them out in waves, and maybe your wave just haven't hit yet. I don't know. But can you call me? Can you check my account and call me and tell me when it's here? Look, honey, no, I cannot. And I will not. And I'm not going to call. I'm not gonna come into job every day and check your account to see if your stimulus check is there so I can give you a call and say yes and no. You better take this 1-800 number and check your account yourself. I'm like, my stimulus check? Is my stimulus check there? Is my stimulus check there? What's the problem? What's the holdup? Why can I get? And then when you get your stimulus check, when they send you a paper check, then you come into a bank and ask me, well, why didn't they send a direct deposit? Why did they send me this check? I'd be like, let me remember how I was brought up that I must respect my elders. Because some of them will make you want to cuss them out. You're like, what? Why did they send you a paper check? I don't know. Won't you call the IRS and ask them, why did y'all send me this paper check the last time y'all sent a direct deposit? Won't you? I mean, you got the damn check. You still ain't satisfied with how it came to you, huh? You got it. Now you're not satisfied with how it came to you. Yeah, I'm getting older. That's what it is. Yeah, I think I found the cure. I've, yeah, I'm just, yeah, maturity supposed to make you see life in a whole nother dimension, supposedly, you know. And I guess because, you almost in the grave, you start realizing that life is precious. Don't let the little shit weigh you down, or don't let the petty shit get to you. You want to have a peace of mind for the rest of the days you got on this earth. You don't want to be bogged down with this nonsense, that nonsense. I mean, just BS in general. You want to cut as much of that out of your life as possible because it's annoying, as my granddaughter would say. So, yeah, I mean, you know, and all the just all the violence. I mean, we've always had violence here in Chicago, but sometimes it get really ridiculous. I mean, it. I'm just at a loss for words. So one of my coworkers showed me this video. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with the young people nowadays. I just, you know, so back when I was growing up, if we did something that we knew we weren't supposed to do, but we did it anyway, we knew there were some consequences behind that. So we know we had to face the music when we got home, whatever the punishment was going to be. We knew it was coming. We took it. We're like, okay, I know I'm gonna get in trouble for this. Let me just go home and just get, our family word. Let me go home and get this ass whooping and get it over with. And, and boom, 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 whatever, whatever. Okay, that's how our mentality was back in the day. You know. So my coworker showed me this video of this young lady had climbed a cell phone tower because she had stayed out all night and her mother was going to whoop her. So instead of going home and facing that whooping that she was going to get, or that discipline that she was going to get for doing what she did that was clearly wrong, she wanted to climb the cell phone tower and jump off. Now, I know that, through my observation that the kids growing up now is not as mentally strong as they were when I was growing up. You know, they're very sensitive now. I mean, they take bullying to it really bothers them. And back in our day, we didn't call that bullying. We just called that signifying. Your mama this, your mama, what I mean? That's what we just did. And we went on, and whoever let off the best joke won. You know what I'm saying? So now, if you do that now, it's considered bullying and it's frowned upon. And I get it, I understand it, because most of our young people now are they're very emotionally sensitive to things like that. So I guess with every generation, things are different, and I don't know. You can bring them up the way you was brought up, and you won't get the same reaction that you did when we was coming up. I mean, it's a totally different scenario how things work now, so for that young lady to go to that extreme, to not want to get disciplined for something that she clearly did wrong, it kind of lets me know the mentality of our young people nowadays. It's like they're so fragile, and you can't discipline them in the ways that we were brought up in, because they would take that as something that was difficult for them to handle, as I'm seeing now. When we got a whooping back in there, we got that whooping, cried, took a nap, and got back up like ain't nothing happened. Well, yeah, I did it, so I knew it was coming. So what? Hey, face the consequences and move on. Not in this generation. They have to have discipline in another type of, and I think it's a lot of it has to do with their self-esteem is really lacking. I think that's a major problem in our communities. Um, I think the parents are not involved enough in some of these children's lives to really sit down and have a conversation with them. You know, um, we it's kind of still like that under that um, you're seen but not heard type of mentality, kind of, sort of, and we kind of feel like, oh, well, you a kid, you don't pay bills, you don't have the pressures of going to work and trying to survive. You're taken care of, you got a roof over your head, you warm, you got clothes on your back, shoes on your feet. And I guess as parents, we feel like, yeah, that should be enough. You have nothing to worry about. And kids nowadays, they have their little peer pressures. They have the pressure that they need to succeed in school so they can better their lives. And I mean, normal stuff that we have to deal with too as growing up. But I guess they see it as more as they looking through a narrow tunnel, and they view it as being pressured. Like, you know, I have to do this, I have to do that. This is something that when we grow up in my generation, we have to do the same thing. You can't stay in this house and not go to school. You know what I'm saying? Um, we never really worried about paying any bills, or we never even worried about our parents have to pay. We just knew the bills were paid. We just knew we was warm at night. We have food in night. We go in the refrigerator and get anything we want out of the refrigerator. So, but nowadays, these kids feel so pressured into um doing certain things, and they really see it as this big old stress factor, and it bothers a lot of them to the point that they're becoming depressed. They're doing things to hurt themselves. If somebody hurts them in a certain type of way, like with us, if a grown-up says something to us, that especially that wasn't our parent, even if we looked up to them, we'll be like, nah, I like Miss So and so, but she ain't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? And we'll go tell our parent or whatever like that, then our parent get on Miss So and so about that. You know what I'm saying? But and the kid would be left out of it alone. But we have some adults that put pressure on kids, and probably unknowingly that they do this. And it damages them because first of all, the kids saw this adult as a mentor, and they saw them as, another, maybe a mother figure or a father figure. And for that person to hurt them, you know, and they had so much high regard for this individual, it it damages them in a certain type of way. It causes a traumatic experience for them because how could this person do this to me and I thought so highly of them? You know, so as teachers, as mentors, as coaches, and you have to be really mindful of how you deal with this generation of children because they're not like when we was growing up. You know, we get hit in our chest, we be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You hit a person in their chest, this generation, they have caved in and fell back, and oh, I need to see a therapist now. It's it's just different, and I'm not making light of it. I'm just showing you the vast differences between when we was growing up and the children that are here now. And I don't know, was it something in the Similac? I don't know. I don't know what it is, but these kids right now, they're not as strong as we were, and we have to embrace that and understand it and find out a different way to communicate with them because the way we were communicated to when we were growing up is it doesn't work for them. So we have to find another avenue to go through to do that. But yeah, so yeah, maturity is supposed to enlighten you. It's supposed to make you see things differently. It's supposed to make you do things differently. Um, yeah, it's supposed to. I'm gonna take a sip on that. This is tea, it's not nothing else. So, but yeah, I think I'm becoming my parents. Remember that commercial? To help you not to become your parents. People like, don't look at that. No, we all see it. We all see it. That's how I feel. I'm becoming my. We all see it. No, no. So yeah, that's my thoughts for this Sunday afternoon. It was so good to be back on today. Um, I'm gonna try to do a little bit more, come on a little bit more frequently to get back in the groove of things again. And if you have any comments or any questions, any concerns, any topics you want us to discuss, hit us on sister share, not sister share at sistershare18 at gmail.com. You see how long it's been? I even forgot the freaking email address almost. My gosh, it's been so long. And we also on Facebook, Sister Share 101, and Instagram and all that good stuff. So until next time, good people, stay healthy, be blessed, and I hope you win on the pool for the um, March Madness because my bracket is kind of messed up. But hey, I'm still in the game though. Still in the game. I think everybody bracket is messed up. That damn Oral Robertson. Well, at least they lost this time, but Loyola, Illinois messed everybody up. Like, really? Anywho, peace.